There's a good chance you've quit something in the last 30 days. A workout plan, a diet, a side hustle, a study schedule. And if you're like most people, you told yourself the same lie everyone tells themselves right after. I just don't have discipline. I'm going to prove that's almost never true. What's actually happening is something much stranger. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It explains why you can play a video game for 5 hours without trying, but can't study for 25 minutes without checking your phone. It explains why the gym is packed on January 2nd and empty by February. And it explains why smart, capable, driven people just like you, quietly give up on goals they genuinely care about. Here's the real problem. You don't have a motivation problem. You have a feedback problem. Let's start with the video game. You already know this feeling. You sit down to play for just 20 minutes, and somehow it's 1 a.m. Nobody forced you, nobody paid you, you weren't even tired going in. Now put that same person in front of a textbook for 20 minutes. Every single one of those minutes feels like dragging a couch up a hill. So which one is more disciplined? The gamer or the student? Neither. That's the wrong question. Here's the right one. Which one is getting told constantly that they're making progress? The game never shuts up about it. Mission complete. Level up. New gear unlocked. Rank increased. Every few minutes, your brain gets a little receipt that says, what you just did mattered. Studying gives you nothing. You read for an hour, nothing changes. Another hour, still nothing. The exam is 3 weeks away. Your grade hasn't moved. Nothing about your life looks any different than it did before you opened the book. The work is real. The progress is real, but it's invisible. And your brain was never built to reward things it can't see. Think about planting a seed. For an entire week, you can stare at that patch of dirt and see nothing. No sprout, no color, nothing. But underneath the soil, roots are already spreading. The seed is already working. That's what's happening with your goals right now, whether you can see it or not. Your body is adapting before the mirror shows it. Your knowledge is compounding before the test scores catch up. Your skills are sharpening before the views, the clients, or the paycheck show up. But because you can't see any of that, your brain quietly starts whispering the most dangerous sentence in self-improvement. Maybe this isn't working. That single thought is where most goals actually die, not from failure, from invisibility. Now here's the mistake almost everyone makes next, and it's the one that guarantees they'll quit. They start measuring the wrong thing. The person on a fitness journey checks the mirror every morning. The student checks their grade. The entrepreneur checks the bank account. The content creator checks the view count. Here's the problem. None of those numbers are fully in your control. You can post the best video you've ever made and it flops. You can study harder than you ever have and still bomb one test. You can train 5 days a week and not see a visible change for 2 straight months. You can build something genuinely great and still have a slow, quiet, disappointing month. So if the only scoreboard you're watching is the outcome, you are guaranteeing your brain hears the same message on repeat. Nothing is happening. This isn't working. Stop. And eventually, you do. The fix isn't more motivation. It's a different scoreboard. Stop measuring results. Start measuring actions. Not how many views did I get, but did I finish the video? Not did my body change, but did I show up to train today? Not did my grade go up, but did I finish today's study block? That shift hands your brain the one thing it's been begging for this whole time: proof. Small, boring, daily proof. And proof is what builds momentum, not inspiration. Quick question. What's harder, pedaling a bike once it's already rolling or getting it moving from a dead stop? Obviously, the start. Once you're moving, staying moving takes way less energy. Consistency works exactly the same way. Your job isn't to feel pumped every single day. Your job is to make your progress visible enough, often enough, that your brain stops thinking, I need to start this, and starts thinking, I'm already someone who does this. That identity shift is everything, and it leads straight into the second reason people quit, one that has nothing to do with laziness at all. You've said this sentence before. I just don't feel like it today. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like opening the laptop. I don't feel like studying. Here's the reframe that changes everything. That feeling isn't an order, it's just a signal. Your brain in that exact moment is running a cost benefit calculation. On one side, your phone, zero effort, instant hit of dopamine the second you unlock it. On the other side, 2 hours of studying or a workout or building your business, high effort, reward that might not show up for weeks. Rationally, option two is worth 10 times more. But your brain doesn't experience the future. It only experiences right now. And right now, comfort is sitting 3 inches from your hand. So when your brain says, I don't feel like it, it's not actually giving you a verdict. It's just flagging, this costs something, and the payoff is far away. The second you treat that flag as a decision, you lose every time. This is exactly why the most consistent people you know don't have better willpower than you. They're not in a better mood every day than you are. They've just removed the negotiation. Most people wake up and start bargaining with themselves in real time. Should I train today? Maybe I'll study tonight instead. I'm tired. I'll start Monday. And the second something becomes a daily debate, you've handed your brain an opening. And your brain is a world-class lawyer for comfort. It'll tell you that you earned a break, that you can double up tomorrow, that watching just one more video won't hurt. Then one video turns into 30 minutes. 30 minutes turns into the whole night, and the day's gone. Highly consistent people sidestep this completely. They make the decision before the emotional moment ever shows up. If training is at 6 p.m., that decision was made Sunday night, not at 5:58. If the study block is 8 a.m., there's no debate at 7:55. If you publish every Tuesday and Friday, the schedule already decided for you. When the moment arrives, you're not asking, do I feel like this? You're asking, what did I already decide? That's a small sentence, but it removes the single biggest exit ramp your brain has for quitting. So here's the whole system put together. 1. Make your progress visible. Track actions, not outcomes. Give your brain proof it can actually feel. 2. Make your decisions in advance. Remove the daily negotiation before it starts. That's it. That's the whole engine behind consistency. Not talent, not willpower, not some rare gene other people have and you don't. You don't need to become a different person. You don't need to feel inspired every morning. You just need to stop asking your brain to fight the same battle. Comfort now versus reward later. Over and over every single day from scratch. So next time you're staring down a goal and thinking about quitting, don't ask, why am I so undisciplined? Ask 2 better questions. What proof do I have that I'm actually making progress? And what can I decide right now so future me isn't stuck negotiating tomorrow? Because the goal was never to win the motivation fight every day. It's to build a system where you barely have to fight it at all. Remember the seed. It doesn't look like anything. Right up until suddenly it does. Stop checking the soil. Start checking your actions. That's how momentum outlasts motivation every single time.